Listener discretion is advised.
Hey, my music. Let it ride.
What's up? What's up? What's up? It is your girl, MAIMUXIC. And I am so incredibly excited to be here with y'all. And welcome to season 2 of Uptown Sounds. Y'all get ready. This season we are turning it up a couple of notches, man. I cannot wait to let y'all in on everything that we got planned. But just know, we turning it up. And to give y'all a little preview of today's episode, we got a great interview with a great friend of mine, Mr. Babatunde. We sat down, had a great convo, talked about life, art, decisions, growing, learning, the whole nine, man. So that's a conversation for all of my artists out there. Please be sure to stick around and check that out. But I already know why y'all came. Y'all came for the music. And let me tell y'all, they've been dropping it. Listen, they've been dropping new songs left and right. And I got some new ones for y'all today. I'm so excited to get into. And I gave y'all a little preview and let y'all know that this one was out. This one right here was out. And you know what? I'm so excited about this joint. I had an opportunity to work on this song with Miss Destiny Imani. So you know we got to get into it. Before we go any further, grab them phones out. Go to whatever streaming service you subscribe to. Destiny Imani, DESTINYIMANI, Summer's Over. Go add that to your playlist. Make sure you stream it. But you know what? Let's give it a listen right here. This is Miss Destiny Imani with her newest record, Summer's Over, on Uptown Sounds, powered by Sonic Scout Radio. Let's go.
Summer's over, we can hide away. The time is moving slower, baby, come and stay. I just wanna keep you cause you know you've been my great escape. Baby, won't you let me love you night and day? Baby, don't you hear the words I'm saying? Pleading, begging, praying. You already know we don't need changing. Got my heart, don't leave it vacant. Love me like you know me. Kiss, caress, and hold me. If you wanna stay with me, just show me. You like you stole something. If they put me on the stand, I don't know nothing. You just gotta understand that you the one for me. Baby, nothing I won't do, just tell me what you need. And you got it. Part of loving you is that I'm stacking up your pocket. Part of loving me is that you never have to worry, babe. No, baby, don't you hear the words I'm saying? Pleading, begging, praying. You already know we don't need changing. Show me, keep me close, don't leave me lonely. Baby, I want you to stay. Baby, I want you to stay. Baby, baby, I want you to stay. Baby, I want you to stay. Summer's over, but I'm just trying to stay right here with you. I'm just trying to stay right here with you. Summer's over, but I'm just trying to stay right here with you. I'm just trying to stay right here with you. Summer's over, I'm just trying to stay right here with you. I'm just trying to stay right here with you. Baby, don't you hear the words I'm saying?
You did your thing on that one, Dez. You did your thing on that one. Big shout out to Destiny Imani. That was Summer Is Over. And just to give y'all a little backstory, that's a joint. Your girl, MAIMUXIC, actually did the beat on that one. I told y'all I really be out here producing music. I don't think some of y'all believe me. I do that in my spare time. When I'm not here with y'all, that's what I'm doing. But nah, that's a joint. I want to say I sent Destiny a pack of beats, and this was probably last year sometime, if I'm not mistaken. And she kept that one tucked away, and she sent me a demo one day, and I was like, yo, this is fire. This is fire. And she had, Destiny is a mastermind, man. She got it all planned out. She got it plotted out, man. So she sent me a text. She was like, look, this one coming out this day, boom, boom, bang. I've been excited ever since, man. So y'all make sure y'all go tap in with that. That's Destiny Imani. Summer's over. Just in time. Fall just started, man. And you know what happens in fall time? We get into football season. All right. Now, me personally, I'm a big sports head. I grew up playing basketball. I love sports. It took me until probably COVID, like 2020-ish, to learn anything about football. I was highly confused as to what was happening, why they was doing what they was doing. I still probably don't understand it in its fullness, but hey, I watch it. Y'all know I'm from Michigan, so big shout out to the Lions, because we've been out there. We've been out there. All my Lions fans, all my people back at the crib, y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know what it is. And I know y'all wondering, why is she saying all of this? I'm saying all of this because we got an anthem right here. All right? We got us a little anthem right here by my dog, Gate City Dre. And he got us a joint. And I've been listening to it on repeat. I kid you not, I played it on my way here to the studio. Because I was like, I got to get this a get ready and go type joint. Really, the NFL needs to hit my dog up and get this on Sunday night. All right? But I ain't going to make y'all wait no longer. Let's get into it. This is Gate City Dre with Get It and Go. Touchdown.
On the blackout, I'm rubbing off pain. We ain't the same when we coasting this plane. Say what I say, now most of them can't. It's obvious, but I've been hawking the rain. The closer, but now I make profit off pain. Hey, it's Gate City Dre, just in case. Had to stay on my pivot, I'm moving like Gotti. Niggas was rats, shaky and foggy. I'm icy as fuck, dressed in Givenchy. Water my necklace, bracelet and watches. I got a whole rubber band back in my pockets. Hop out the whip, dripping sauce like I'm vodka. 2 to 3 hitting me, popping and locking. I'm wanting for nothing, just watching the profits. Medusa head on me, mirroring my body. Calling in plays, bitch, I'm Nick Sirianni. Water for days, the drip is a faucet. No need to go shopping, it's all in my closet. The whip smell like pressure, I'm without ready. Fit cost a grip and the chain looking heavy. Watch on the wrist, get the kicking like Messi, it's obvious. I've been on top, check the schedule. This shit a AP, drink got me lazy. VS the wrist, yo, little shit a fugazi. Talking my shit, cause the Gay City raised me. I swear I've been having my way since a baby. Stick like a stripper, dance like a hoe. Glock with extension, mag with a pole. These niggas bitches ain't rats anymore. Ain't really gangster, just stacking the road. I'm on 925 and I'm moving the low. Smelling like money, blue strip cologne. Chain cost 100, VVS stones. Niggas was hating, I ran up a roll. I started this shit with a sack in the stove. I'm flipping them packs on the road. Ran me a play like a second and go. Bitch, I'm like Barkley, I get it and go. I'm on 925 and I'm moving the low. Smelling like money, blue strip cologne. Chain cost 100, VVS stones. Niggas was hating, I ran up a roll. Started this shit with a sack in the stove. Flipping them packs on the road. Ran me a play like a second and go. Bitch, I'm like Barkley, I get it and go. Yeah, I get
Say
it
they
and
wanted
go.
hoes, still I told them that I got 'em, 84s in the lane. They like Houston got a problem, I'm with Gate City Dre. If it's smoke, we gon' pop 'em. Really got it out the mud, really started from the bottom. Chain cost like 50, but that's a little slight bag. Beat up the block, they no hit with a right jab. Hate on the kid, and I know they ain't like that. Killing all rats, chopping like where the mice at. Yeah, it's a touchdown, got me feeling like Brady. Streets still on lock, we gon' make 'em go crazy. Ran me a play, I ain't doing no playing. I-25 coming down in Mercedes. Really legendary, you can go and ask the OG. Smoke on this gas, bound to roll up a Ozy. This for the ones coming home on parolees. You might know my name, but you don't really know me. Speaking to the people that ain't minding their business. Money getting taller and we only getting richer. Started with a stack in the stove in the kitchen. Said I wouldn't be nothing, but the people gotta feel it. Speaking to the people that ain't minding their business. Money getting taller and we only getting richer. Started with a sack in the stove in the kitchen. Said I wouldn't be nothing, but the people gotta feel it.
I'm on 925 and I'm moving the low. Smelling like money, blue strip cologne. Chain cost 100, VVS stones. Niggas was hating, hating, I ran up a roll. I started this shit with a sack in the stove. I'm flipping them packs on the road. Ran me a play like a second and go. Bitch, I'm like Barkley, I get it and go. I'm on 925 and I'm moving it low. Smelling like money, blue strip cologne. Chain cost 100, VVS stones. Niggas was hating, I ran up a roll. Started this shit with a sack in the stove. Flipping them packs on the road. Ran me a play like a second and go. Bitch, I'm like Barkley, I get it and go. Yeah, I get it and go. Hit it dump like a base kick. Running these plays like I'm Jalen and Naismith. Gay City Dre, yeah, came out the pavement. Bagging this way to play scrape like a break this. Used to be fucked up, but nigga, I'm up now. Wrist got a bust down, just caught a touchdown. Flipping the pack trap, move like a rush hour. Making that wrist work, stretching that water. Moved up the pounds, I was done with the quarters. Started from zips, now I'm quicker and smarter. My trap doing numbers, bitch hit like the Carter. Hellcats and stingers, whip looking dangerous. Came out the gate, so you know I'm a player. Killing this shit, but it get greater later. Sick with this shit like a food poison patient. Or like me a mean bitch, keep me a clean with. Whipping that water, my wrist in the deep end. Me and JK's type decent on defense. They catching plays like we AJ and D Smith. Rippers on Gomo, here with no promo. Won't say I'm that nigga, but you finna know though. NMG shit, back when the business. Started this shit with a pot in the kitchen. Trap doing numbers, the tracks hitting digits. I'm on 925 and I'm moving the low. Smelling like money, blue strip cologne. Chain cost 100, VVS stones. Niggas was hating, I ran up a roll. I started this shit with a sack in the stove. I'm flipping them packs on the road. Ran me a play like a second and go. Bitch, I'm like Barkley, I get it and go. I'm on 925 and I'm moving it low. Smelling like money, blue strip cologne. Chain cost 100, VVS stones. Niggas was hating, I ran up a roll. Started this shit with a sack in the stove. Flipping them packs on the road. Ran me a play like a second and go. Bitch, I'm like Barkley, I get it and go. Yeah, I get it and go.
Y'all know who it is, baby. Just a K. Gay City Dre, what up? Yeah.
Don't y'all just feel ready? Like, didn't that just hype you up? Like, it get you ready to go. Like, that's what I'm saying. You got one right there. Big shout out to Gay City Dre, and that was Just In Case on the joint with him. That was Get It and Go Touchdown. Y'all can find that on all streaming platforms. Y'all make sure y'all go tap in with Gay City Dre. Now, keeping things moving on Uptown Sounds. I told y'all we having conversations in season 2. All right, we having real life conversations. We sophisticated. We not just doing interviews no more. We doing conversations. And this one right here, this one was special. I gave y'all a little preview last week and told y'all. This one was like we let y'all kind of be a fly on the wall in our usual conversations, and this is how they go. We just trying to figure this whole thing out together, man. We just trying to figure it out together. Okay. We in the same boat, man, and this is one where I think a lot of creatives, a lot of creators, and just people in general can really relate to. You know, having a pivot, having to reinvent yourself, having to understand where you are in this time in your life. You know, see how things are different, see how you are different, growth. And a lot of this, me and Bible, we met a couple of years ago, and we found ourselves in a similar position. He's about a year younger than me, and yeah, we're trying to figure out what's happening with life. And we trying to figure it out together, man. So before we get into this conversation, I would just say my disclaimer is to all of my people out there, all of my listeners out there, if you have a village of people around you, man, 9 times out of 10 is somebody around you that's going through the same thing you are, man. So lean on your people, lean on your community, express yourself, figure it out. I promise you, it's somebody in the world. How crazy you may think it is, how small, how minute you may think it is, there is somebody who is also experiencing it, going through it, man. So all of my folks out there, be a village for each other, man. Be the ones that we are able to turn to and express ourselves to. And that's what you're gonna hear between this conversation with me and Babatunde. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, everybody, let's welcome on a very good friend of mine. I've known him for a few years now. I don't even know how long it's been at this point. Y'all, let's welcome on Babatunde. How you doing today, Baba?
I'm good.
Thank you for popping on with us.
I'm honored to be on.
I don't know why you just now getting on the show. You should have been like guest 1 or 2. Be honest with you, but that's all good. We fixing it. We fixing it now. So you are somebody who you dibble and dabble in the arts in a few different areas, be it music, be it cinematography, be it film acting. Can you kind of touch on how you got into arts and kind of like your upbringing in the artistic areas of life?
Of course. So I got into the arts. My grandmother was writing plays. As a kid, she used to have a building before they knocked it down across the street from the event center in Saginaw. That she used to seat at least like 400 people. So she used to always have a casting. A lot of people participated back then. It was like more of a cultural thing to endeavor in. And then my mom being a singer, music is in the family. Everybody got to do something. Everybody either sing or you preach or you do something. So me kind of being in the middle, music always kind of appealed to me more than the singing aspect. But as far as the arts, I've been active with my grandmother in her plays like almost all my life. I've been Stokely Carmichael all my life, trying to, civil rights, stuff like that. So just participating. And then also the Black Arts Festival that they have every year at the Morley Ground as well. Being incorporated in that and just kind of seeing that and how that played a major role in my childhood. And just ever since then, it's a way for me to express what I've been taught.
That's super dope. That's always been something I thought was super dope because I didn't come up in that sort of environment, around a whole lot of artistic people. So it's something that when I met you, I was like, oh, it just comes so natural. Like it's one of those things where you don't even try. I don't think you always recognize or realize when you doing it because it's not like something you turn on. It's just in you. Like you just have that personality of like somebody who has been a performer, somebody who just like that's just you. You just exude that.
I wish that I could see it sometimes because I'll be able to, exercise what that is and capitalize on that better. I don't always see what everybody else see, but I guess, I don't know, it's a gift and a curse. It's like, I'm glad I got the gift, but I don't know what to do with the gift. So what good is the gift if I can't recognize it to apply it in the right way,
Well, we talk about this a lot, in just day-to-day life, but I don't know, because I mean, I run into that same issue at times where, now I'm getting to a place in my life where I'm kind of out there with it a little bit more. And it's very uncomfortable for me. Like I be making these posts on social media and stuff, and it's not that I'm not confident in it. It's just like, that's just not my personality. But now I reached a point where a lot of people want me to like almost when I walk into a room, they waiting for what I gotta say or waiting for what I'm about to do. And it's like, guys, I don't know. I don't know. And it just, I don't know. It's one of those things where I guess, like you said, it kind of falls in the middle where it's like, I love it, but also sometimes it's like, I don't know what y'all want me to do because I'm just being me. Like, just like I'm not being somebody else. I'm just being me. And it's like,
Right.
it's normal for me to be and to do this thing. So, but no, that's super super dope. So as you were saying, kind of getting back on topic, um being in the arts and having all your granny had the spot that she had. She was putting on plays and events. Your mom in music. What for you was like the thing that drew you more so to the music aspect of things?
Let's say as a kid, like being my mom, it's like a certain frequency, like a wavelength, like we gospel this, that. Then when I go with my dad on the weekend or whatever, he playing all the rap. You know what I'm saying? So going back and forth between that, hearing different feels, like, you always, if you raised in church, you always gonna have that. So it just add to the flavor that you got if you play. So for me personally, I play the keyboard. I can play anything I hear, but I can't read music as thoroughly as I can apply it myself just by sitting down. But there used to be songs when I was a child that I would promise myself I would look up or find it when I got older that I never knew the name to. So what that felt like as a kid, since I didn't know the name of it or how to look up what that feeling felt like, that's what the music did for me. It's like I knew how to play what it was because I couldn't figure out what it was. So I would hold that and then carry it with me all the way to adulthood. And then it just, how can I do what that sound like, or how can I produce this feeling? You know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't explain it as a kid or knew what the proper terminology was, but just carrying that and promising myself that I was going to be able to do the same thing if it was hi-hats, if it was this or that, or how did they do it? Because by the time I found the software to do it, I couldn't do it. So I'm like, how did they do this? You know what I'm saying? It just made me want to boom, 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 and figure that part out.
Yeah. Nah, yeah, for real. I you say that like you with your mama during the week, and then on weekends you pop in with your daddy. That's how it was with me. You know, my daddy, his favorite rapper was Tupac.
You know?
Remember, he would just be bumping. We go over his house, and you know, my daddy be up all night blasting all types of music. It was a interesting environment, but anywho, I remember, I have a vivid memory of when Birdman and Lil Wayne put out their album together. My daddy playing the most explicit version of "Leather So Soft."
You know? You know?
It's like,
everything.
but then I go with my mama, and all we listening to is Kirk Franklin, and you know,
Man.
like, I wasn't exposed to other people exposed me to secular music. It wasn't my mom. My mom was just strictly gospel or whatever, because that's just where we was in life. But nah, that's funny that you say that. But can you speak to because I know like just like you, when I was younger, it was all about just the music of it all. And then as I got older, I started to kind of explore different things in the arts. And I know you are on a similar path where, you know, now you doing short films for people. And now you're writing stuff, and now you know you getting into photography and into um making commercials and all these other things. Can you kind of speak to how you kind of transitioned as you got a little older?
So even I would say probably from like the start of ninth grade or really eighth grade, the music was really heavy for me because I was doing poetry and at a new school. I was a new kid, new school, and I didn't really have a way to kind of being funny wasn't enough for me. The music was something I was already doing, and just I asked her, well, if I could rap, isn't that poetry? Because Tupac is a rapper or whatnot. She's like, yeah. So it helped incorporate the music heavy at that time. But after high school, I had a realization, like a reality hit. Like I thought I was gonna be famous by the time I graduated or something like that, and I realized that wasn't the case, and that it took more to the music to gain revenue from that. So transitioning from the music to like actual film and photography and this and that. I've had more opportunities with my camera now that I let my music go, but I had to kind of flip my mindset as far as what it actually takes to make money from making music, and that it's a difference between expressing yourself and getting it out and venting and leaving that where it's at so you can feel better as a human being versus I'm trying to gain revenue from this thing. So the camera was a better way for me to advertise or for me to express or present an emotion through a photo. Or, you know, it's like going to a movie theater. You're not going to stay for the movie if all you hear is the audio. You know, even though the audio plays a major part, if I can't see what's going on, I'm probably going to go out, leave the movie theater and go ask what's going on with the screen. You know what I'm saying? So it's like time where I have to realize that, yes, the music is great and music can be good, but if it's not marketed or shown to the right people at the right time, it'll just be sitting there. And I got tired of just posting music I thought was good or composing music I thought that sounded amazing, which it did. I didn't feel like it had as much of an impact versus something that somebody could visually see and have a representation of, and then decide to engage in that. And then once they're engaged, and the music can accompany that.
Mm, mm, mm. And you got me thinking. Nah, yeah, I think I that's such a good important thing that you say is like the impact that it leaves. Because sometimes we don't always recognize that we're making music just as our outlet. It's like, and when you think about what type of music, and I think most people make music as an outlet. So let me preface it by saying that I think most people do, but I also think that there is a formula to making music as an outlet that reaches other people, and presenting it in a way where my experience is now a universal experience that anybody can understand versus my experience, and I'm only telling my experience from my point of view through my eyes, the way that I understood it, and that only I will understand versus something universal that others will understand. And I had this conversation. I did an interview with somebody a couple of weeks ago, and we talked about how there is a formula. Like there is a formula to make music go, but a lot of people want to ignore the formula. And it's just kind of the reality of what the music industry is right now, especially in this day and age where we got like TikTok, we got Instagram, and attention spans be short. Like I'm working on not scrolling no more, because you mess around scrolling, you watch one 15-second video, you don't even realize 4 hours in passed, and you didn't watch 600 of them videos, and they add up quick. you know
Real quick.
so
Look at my story yesterday. I looked up, my shit was over. I got there.
like,
It was 11. I said, what? All right.
like
It's a science to it, really though.
yeah, it's 100% a science to it, and I don't know if a lot of artists understand that. But what you figured out is just as important as, like, I remember growing up, some of my favorite artists was like Missy Elliott, Ludacris, Busta Rhymes. Well, I wasn't a huge Busta Rhymes fan, but he fits this category. They were able to, along with their music was fun, but then they had a visual to it that was just different.
Right.
Like, you think about
that kind of like
that became its own little, like, the visual of it took on its own world. It's almost like Taylor Swift bringing her fans to the NFL world. Her fans don't know nothing about the NFL, but because she's there, now they're interested in the NFL, and now we getting extra viewership because I'm trying to see if they're gonna put her on the jumbotron. Same thing with music and visuals. If your visual can hit a certain way, I don't care what you're saying in a song.
I'm gonna watch.
I'm interested in the video and the story that you're telling in the video. Like, I didn't got lost in the visual element of it, so much so that the music becomes a second thought sometimes. And the same thing can be said vice versa. Is like sometimes you hit, like, you hear people talk about like Nas being such a storyteller. He was such a storyteller that I'm listening to his music and I'm seeing a picture in my head. So the two work simultaneously together, and that's what I always like thought was interesting. And that's where, like, now I'm actively in the area of like, how can I get into sync placements? How can I start to make music that assists this visual?
Yeah.
While also having music that stands on its own. Like, I think it's not enough artists and creatives who are willing to cross-pollinate and like touch different areas, which I think is dope that you do, because that's really how you came up. Like, it wasn't just this that you saw. It was like you saw every, aspect of the entertainment industry, so to speak.
Once I realized that high school fame was gone, I was like, okay, now I gotta find a different way to approach this, because I don't know these kids. These new kids don't know me, and because I stopped making music after I graduated, which everybody was anticipating and asking me for them 6-7 years that them passed by already, it's like, well, I can't pop back up. Now there ain't nobody missing no more. So how can I reapproach my craft to where it gets recognized on the scale of, I do more than just music, because I do, but I can't ignore it or act like, because like you said earlier, we focus a lot more on the outlet of the project and being content with that versus doing something bigger than that. I actually just wrote down yesterday in my notebook. I was sitting at work and I wrote down. I was like, a testimony is only received if it's relatable. I can't make you understand where I'm coming from if you've never been through it. So of course you're gonna judge me because you've never been through that trauma or you've never been through that experience. So all you can do is judge you with what you know of that experience. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if I'm making music about this, that's not really going nowhere. It's gonna limit itself because how many people are really experiencing that or how many people are going through that versus if we trying to do something that's marketable. So it's just like a visual can explain that story better than a song can, you know what I'm saying? Or even on some Spike Lee, like what's some engaging content that we can expound on that won't hurt or attack or antagonize anybody, but also strike nerves that'll make you question
Yeah.
in a respective way, you know?
Yeah. Nah, yeah, that's something. I had Sam on the show last week and we was kind of talking. He was saying he kind of found his tribe in Detroit and found his his niche, so to speak. And you know, like you didn't listen to Sam's music before. He sample based. He got like that's his groove. He ain't
Way back.
back. We're back.
Got a little thing.
He ain't, and we talked about this. Like
Shout out to you.
Yeah, shout out.
Shout out to that man.
And he basically was like, "This is what I do. I'm not trying to do what somebody else do. This is what I do." And I think, like, that whole what's that quote? Dang, it's the something of a lot but master of none. Dang. Where you can basically like you touch a lot of different things, but you've never mastered one.
Master one thing because you're not focused on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I learned this a couple of years ago. That quote actually, it's the second half to the quote. And basically it's like, yo, you need to master something. Like we get taught, we get fed this idea of like, no, just do a little bit of everything.
Jack of all trades.
Yeah, jack of all trades, master of none. There you go. Jack of all trades, master of none. But we don't ever take the time to master one thing that's like our community. You know what I'm saying? Like I had a conversation with some like they teenagers and I saw a lot of me in these teenagers and a lot of what I knew that they would start to experience and just kind of giving them like a hey, heads up, this is what's gonna happen, but da 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 da. Make sure you know keep your head level, understand this, understand you have an ally in me. If you ever need anything, here go my number.
Right.
I don't think we take enough time to find those people. You know, so we, like you saying, if you can't understand what I'm saying to you in my testimony, you gonna look at it and be like, well, you shouldn't have been in that situation anyway.
Yeah, and this is
you know what I'm saying? Like that's
to like it make you like, you know what I'm saying? And that if you get stuck and perceive that the wrong way and not understand, they literally don't understand, it'll cause you to like close yourself off into a space you shouldn't be in mentally. And that's where the visual became a thing for me instead of the music, because how can I show you this without you disregarding this experience that I experienced that I can't make you understand through a song because you don't really care to listen for real or you hear it and think something crazy, you know?
Yeah. You instantly hear it and you're not even listening to what's being said. You just listening to the presentation of it. And the same thing can go for like visual. But I think where we fail, and I'm learning this now because I'm you know, like we live in a society and we kind of came up. We didn't like when we was little, all this stuff wasn't here. But when we came of like age where now we're cognitive of what's happening, the likes, the comments, the shares, and you looking at somebody else's stuff and you like, dang, they stuff is more than my stuff. Why my stuff just at this
buku likes, what they say, buku
likes. Buku likes. I got about, 50 on a good day.
You know.
But the thing about it is that I'm learning is we spend so much time focused on the one negative comment that we forget we got 50 positive comments.
Right.
And we didn't put all our energy into the one negative comment and forgot that these 50 people are supporting it. So now we're trying to make content that appeases that one negative comment that we got. Instead of, look, we got these 50 people. How can we grow these 50 into 75? How can we grow these 75 into 100? You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
that's where, like, I'm learning now, like, tribe, like finding your tribe of people that speak to your situation. Like, them kids I talk to, I can't just go up to any kid, and I don't. Like, I'm not just going up to any old body. I've been invited to talk at a high school once, but it was specific. Like, I specifically only wanted to be with this one teacher. Like, I had the option to go to multiple different, but I'm like, nah, she already got the kids prepped for what this
To
my
receive what it
type.
is.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the way I'm gonna deliver it to you, the way, like, even with this radio station, when we sign up for the radio station, it's like, okay, what's your music, what's your vibe of your show? And I respect what everybody else is doing. I'm a fan of what everybody else is doing, but I can't go do what you do the way that you do it. Like, my show gonna run the way my show run, because this is how I operate.
It's me, you
Yeah,
know.
this is me.
Yeah.
And it's like, you can't even look at that and be like, well, dang, they got this more listeners than me, da 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 da. They people listening to their stuff. My people listening to my stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I think we have to, like, us specifically as our generation has to do a better job of teaching these kids now. Like,
Yeah.
nah, don't be focused on what they got going on over there. Like, I feel like I wasted a lot of years. Like, I looked up 27 around the corner right now.
Tell me about it.
It's around the corner.
The bug is
Yeah.
knock.
Like, I feel like I'm just now kind of figuring out a little something. Like, I had something and then I let it go because I started looking left and right. I wasn't paying
everywhere else. Yes.
and even what you say with the visual, like the type of visual that you do, like, we had this conversation before. We've worked together on projects. Hey, I'm gonna take some pictures, you do the video, because I ain't got time to be trying to get video content. I'm not even gonna try to move into that. I'm gonna let you hold that down, because I don't want everything that come with that, and vice versa. So the fact that you able to recognize even now, like, okay, my tribe may not be with music, it may be in the visual. This is where I'm able to better convey what I'm trying to say to those that I'm trying to say it to. And that's where I think you figured that out and don't even fully realize that you figured that out yet.
I really know. You as we talking and as you breaking it down, and even with me, like how I was like we politic yesterday, and I'm like, yeah, LA film. And I remember we mentioned like, yeah, let me go for this music thing. And I've been spinning my wheels on the music for 6, 7, you know what I'm saying? I've been going to school since I graduated, but I'm spinning my wheels at the same craft that's not really what I need. For all respect to buckle down and stay, show that self-approve if it was something that I knew I was going to really get into. So even with that film festival I just went to and hearing and seeing everybody, I'm like, how can I think it's better for me to master the camera, master how to capture that visual. Because I've been running into cats that's like really doing that on a larger scale with either better cameras or just even corporate companies. And it's just like anybody watch a movie. You know what I'm saying? Anybody will watch a visual come on. When I go to anywhere, a restaurant, B-dubs or anything, I look at these commercials, I'm like, I can edit that, I can do that. But how? You know, the music will make the money that it will make, like we say, from seeing placements or anything like that. Once the engagement is there, I don't think that the music is really engaging because anything is a jingle. Anything could be an audio. You know, just silent noise is a wavelength. You know what I'm saying? So I think that I found out, like you say, that the film part of it is what's most essential because everything else will fall in line behind that if we apply the right, like scoring a song for something or just find out what fits what this feels like. Or how you said it the other way around, when I listen to it, I can visualize this. Those are the type of people where like storytellers where the science has to be applied at that point. I can't just put this together and call it that and then put it up. And that's where I started realizing like I'm failing at this music thing because regardless of that wave being gone, the science is not being applied to do it. I'm just trying to release what this feels like in hopes that it would do a turnaround and then it don't do what I thought it was gonna do. So like you said, the visual part is the most essential thing because anybody will stop and see something that looks good. You got people that record basketball games or they record stuff with a regular phone. You got stuff that look like, dang, what's that? You know? So
Especially
yes,
content. For real. And that's they all work simultaneously together. Like we talked about this. I long and this the radio station actually helped me kind of get this, in production is I long wanted to start a production company where we're producing content fully from start to finish. Like be it plotting out an idea, uh, writing a script, storyboarding, scoring, filming, editing, distributing the product.
I know what you mean.
And so on and so forth. But that's because like I and we can talk for hours about just running through different ideas that we have and plans and stuff like that. And I don't think that gets lost in translation. I think that like we often say like right now is we have to act out the whiteboard. You know what that mean? I know what that means.
Yeah.
But that planning of the whiteboard too, I think is what separates those who are able to create from those who are just able to convey. Like I can go to you and be like,
That
all
was
right, I got
amazing.
this idea, boom, bring this to life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Versus I'm creating the idea. I know what the plan is to bring this thing to life. And now we're going to take every step because when you have that plan in place where like this is I know what I want. We're not just shooting for whatever. Like we're not just shooting and hoping we hit one of the rims. We're
Right.
aiming for this rim over here. And then if
Right.
I need to bring in somebody who can help me to convey what I've created, that's one thing. But it's a lot of people who just trying to convey a message without any sort of pre anything. We just throwing it all at the wall
Yeah.
and seeing what stick. And in some ways, I practice that myself, but in some ways, like the older I get and the more I'm in this space, is like the more I talk to people, they like, yo, you gotta have some sort of plan in place. You know what I mean? Like
I hear these days you gotta have a plan, or they be
you
like, if
gotta
you gonna
have
do
a
it.
plan.
And at first it sound like BS.
Yes.
Ooh, we got interview. But anyway, but at first it sounded like a bunch of malarkey. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you mean have a plan? Like, I just want to go do it, or if I
Yeah, right.
do it, I just want to go. But it's like I was thinking, even on the way before we got here on the call, I'm thinking like I could do something, but it's like, is it worth it more to put that extra work in, even though it's boring and slow? It's agony, you know what I'm saying, to the soul. It's taking forever to get it together, but once you get it done, you still be good afterwards versus just going to do it and then afterwards you're not good. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's where, like I said, the visuals came into a thing because it's like I'm tired of doing these shots to basket and it's like, what is it doing? I'm just sitting here. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is looking for what this is. I have to put it out there in a certain way, present it in a certain light to where it's acknowledged. Because to acknowledge it, to put it out is like a different thing. But to convey it, like you said, it's a whole different marketing. How do we get this out there? Nobody is coming in the store to go see a salesman. Where they end up stopping by that guy in Sam's Club, they might. But you know what I'm saying? I came in here for some other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Nah, yeah, and I think it also speaks to you said earlier, and we in the same boat with this. And I've been either I'm gonna work on it or I'm not. And this is a question. I'm just like myself, either you with it or you not with it. When you said you can play anything you hear, but you can't read music. And I know we've had this conversation before. Am I dedicated enough to learn how to read music? Yes, I can play anything that I hear. But is that going to get me in every room? Is that going to help me with this thing? Is that going to help me with that thing? I should probably learn how to read music, but am I going to do it? Like I just had this conversation with my mom.
Sounds so good. I'll tell you that. But it make my head.
So many ideas in place. We get in the studio together, and I'm like, I could build this stuff, or I could buy it. Now, either way, I'm gonna have to spend about the same amount of money.
what's worth it. Though.
Maybe a little less if I build it myself. Maybe a little less. But am I going to do it, or am I just sitting here spinning my wheels around? Am I wasting more time debating with myself whether or not I am going to do this one thing that would help tremendously? But is that in me to do, or is this something that I just need to transition away for right now because I'm wasting more time debating with myself? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's the yeah. That's
It's like I save more resources, but I spend more time mastering this thing. But I don't have the patience to spend time to master this thing. But here it is, I'm steady striving for that thing.
yeah. And I don't even know if it's the patience. Like at this point, I kind of feel like it's the passion.
Yeah.
Like, do I love this thing enough to do
Put
that?
this effort into it, you know.
Yeah. When I like, it's almost like going to the gym. Like when I don't feel like it, when I'm tired, when my body hurt, am I dedicated enough to go and show up, or am I gonna use any little thing as an excuse to not do this thing because I like the passion really ain't there right now? Could this energy be used elsewhere? And I think that's where I think that's where you kind of found yourself, is like, this could be better used. This energy is better used over here.
That's what I'm with it. That's why I'm like, it's good. You know, that film is cool, it's beautiful, but the passion is just it's a different thing for me right now.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that the school discredits anything that anybody is trying to do personally, but because I've been spinning my wheels and trying to see what craft can what product can I offer to where if I offer it, no matter where I sit down, regardless of what it is, the product is a product. It don't change. They always say sell the emotion, not the product. And I feel like because I'm able to being a sales rep is cool, being able to sell something is cool, but the product is gonna do what it's gonna do. It's a solution in itself. You already got that, but what is it that you can provide that can assist with what I have going on? That's what I'm trying to focus on. It's dreams of blowing up off of just making music and stuff. That, I ain't saying that it's not possible for some people or possible at all. Granted, our situations as far as the economy and social media and this and that, it's possible. But for where I am personally, as far as, like I said, the camera and me recognizing that the camera has created more opportunities, even me than you, and even the events that we've done together.
Yeah,
that's it'd be almost absurd for me to ignore to master that thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To make that, because like I say, anybody can take a picture with a phone, but even we experienced with Anthony, a bad cat. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to hand the photographer like, "Hey, I need you to do this, man."
I take pictures. He's a photographer.
You know, that man.
He don't go on auto.
That boy bad. Shout out to that man. And that's what it is. That's what it's like. It's only so many places, even within myself, because I know that I can accomplish this. Where I could do it. I'm qualified for it. But me knowing personally that, because I know I have that nature that and that's not what I'm able to do, to where I have to hand it over to somebody else. Not that it's a problem or not, but that's something I'm seeking to accomplish, especially this year, or even just with myself, personally, because we always got to practice. It's always so much to do, but here it is, somebody where I got to hand over the time to be like, wow, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Like you say, do I feel like building myself and saving money, spending more time at it, or do I just do both, not spend time and spend money, extra money, and less time? You know what I'm saying? That's when it's recurring money, time, and your creativity. That's right. And you either lose, you got to use one to get to two, or use two to get to. You know what I'm saying? It's one or the other. So that's where I'm at. I'm the convenient part of pushing it off is not serving me anymore. So I have to exercise and master this thing, because we only getting older, and I'm not saying that dreams don't last, but you know what I'm saying, after possibilities and fixed expenses, economy,
Trying to figure this thing out.
I don't want any gray hair sooner than what I need. So let me try to these last 5 years before we reach that 30 age. Which I'm terrible that it's only 5 years away. I don't know what happened. then within these years, let me see how I can master this one thing and really bubble out, just so I can really help somebody else capitalize what they doing because they can't see that vision. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Say we be ourselves and we come as we are, not knowing that somebody is really going to school or really busting their head against the wall trying to figure out how we doing what we doing, but we just showing up as us. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. For real.
Yeah.
But look, we gonna follow up with you in a couple of weeks. You on the clock. You on the clock. I'm calling you back in a couple of weeks. Come on, give us an update on what you got going. But no, I appreciate you popping in. You know, as always, we had these conversations all the time off air. For both of our sake, because we trying to figure this thing on out together. But
a little more great things happen. So that's all I know.
2025. But nah, I appreciate you so much. We got some great big things coming. I want to get you in studio one day. And I need some of your music because I don't care. I like it. Send me a track.
Oh no, I got you. I appreciate the opportunity always. Thank you, man. Like I said, I don't know where a brother be in life if I ain't never meet you. Shout out to if they will.
You already know.
I hope y'all enjoyed that conversation, man, because we enjoyed doing it. We talked a little bit afterwards, and I promise y'all gonna hear from Baba again. I gotta stay on his head and make sure he doing what he's supposed to be doing, and likewise he stay on my head. We accountability partners, and that's my dog, man. So big shout out to Baba Tunde. Y'all make sure y'all keep an eye out for everything that he has going on, because he's doing some incredibly big and special things, and I'm super duper proud of him. Keep doing your thing, man. Keep doing your thing. Now getting back to the music, we got another one that I had the opportunity to be a part of, and this joint is new. It's fresh off the press, and I want y'all to go run it up for me. And that is the one and only Mr. D-Man, and this is a joint that we had called Rags to Riches that is now out, so y'all make sure y'all go stream it. That is DMAAN, and this joint is Rags to Riches. Let's get into it.
Dedicated, motivated, and always neglected. I went from rags to riches. Ain't care about cash back then, only bagging bitches. Females want mad attention. Friends know everything, that's ridiculous. Last position, down on my dick, all hustle, no luck, turn mathematician. Circus tent on the block with a dope plug. No, I'm a damn magician. Grandma told me gotta have a little faith. You can move some massive figures. People change when you get a little cake. For some reason, go to acting different. Some nights I couldn't eat a plate, even though we was on cash assistance. Robbing at night, praying for a change. 762 hit his damn meniscus. Red and green dots so damn persistent. Dead shot, never missing. Why you had to burn them bridges? How you right, making the wrong decisions? Don't beef with family, give them distance. No pillow talking with them bitches. No outsiders supposed to be in our business. It's only me and your business. I went from rags to riches. Ain't care about cash back then, only bagging bitches. Females want mad attention. Friends know everything, that's ridiculous. Last position, down on my dick, all hustle, no luck, turn mathematician. Circus tent on the block with the door plug. No, I'm a damn magician. Grandma told me gotta have a little faith. You can move some massive figures. People change when you get a little cake. For some reason, go to acting different. No, not never let the money change me. Always be the same G. All them other niggas ain't me. Lord knows they can't be. No, not never let the money change me. Always be the same G. All them other niggas ain't me. Lord knows they can't be. Oh no, 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 no. All them other niggas ain't me. Lord knows they can't be. Yeah, I went from rags to riches. I went from rags to riches. Run it up. I went from rags to riches. No, nah, never let the money change me. Always be the same G. All them other niggas ain't me. Lord knows they can't be. I went from rags to riches. I got the dope. Get rid of the dope. You know I'm a damn magician. I went from rags to riches.
Yo,
Yo, shout out to D, man. Shout out to all the artists out there. I'm grinning from ear to ear. I promise y'all that I am. Cause once again, that's a beat. I sent that to him a minute ago, a couple of years ago, I think. I could be wrong, but I think that was a couple of years ago, man. And he absolutely did his thing on it. He shot me a text a couple of weeks back. He was like, "Look, what's your IPI?" And that just kind of sparked the convo back. We hadn't talking in a minute, but big shout out to my brother D, man. You did your thing on that one. I absolutely love it. You killed the beat, bro. Keep doing your thing. He sent me a couple more, so y'all familiarize yourself with D, man, because y'all gonna hear him a little bit more on Uptown Sounds. And we are winding down, man. I want to thank y'all for tapping in for this hour. I'm having so much fun, man. I told y'all season 2, we are turning it up more and more and more. Big shout out to Sonic Scout Radio. Y'all make sure y'all go and tap in with the new app, Sonic Scout Radio, in the App Store, Google Play, wherever you get your apps. Make sure you tap in. Make sure you follow Uptown Creative House on IG. Uptown Creative House, HAUS. Make sure you follow our official YouTube page at Uptown Sounds Music. Make sure you follow your girl on IG at MAIMUXIC, MAIMUXIC. I'm so excited for this. I know y'all wondering, where's the backline? We had a whole conversation about the backline being included. Listen, we got it. We needed an extra week to finish planning what we planning. But just know, moving forward, season 2, we got so many big plans for the backline, for Uptown Sounds as a whole, man. But bringing us out today on Uptown Sounds, powered by Sonic Scout Radio, is a colleague of mine. I haven't had an opportunity to check out his show just yet, but he hit me on IG. He shot in a song. I'm super excited for it. I've been listening to it. It's super duper dope. So bringing us out today is Knock Rio Beats with Got No Time. I appreciate y'all tapping in. I'm going to tap in with y'all next time. Let's go.
Yeah. Man, the struggle is real. Yeah. Prices going up. Every time you turn around, something going on.
Try to be what you want me to be, but that really ain't never worked out for me.
Something hitting your bank account.
But that really ain't never worked out for me.
Everybody with their hand in your pocket.
You know
what I mean?
Gotta do what I gotta do.
It's a lot of stress, man, a lot of struggle.
Try to be what you want me to be, but that really ain't never worked out for me.
Trying to keep the fam straight.
What you want me to be, but that really ain't never worked out.
Ain't easy.
Gotta do what I gotta do.
Pardon me if I got to do my thing.
Do what I gotta do.
I can't hear what you're talking about right now.
Sitting here with my head in my hands, trying to see how I'm gonna get to the bands. Cause I gotta feed the babies and my girl needs some new titties, man. I just need me a plan. Rent due, they need something to eat. A black man gotta move his feet. Lost my job last week, thought I had money coming. This nigga just lie about buying a beat. It ain't nothing funny when you're dealing with lack. Can't sleep when your stomach always touching your back. And your stash money gone when you used to keep stacks. It'd be so much better if I just had a rag. Straight up as a man, it'll mess with you. Cause your girl in the struggle and the stress with you. And if you don't get her up out this, she gon' tell all her friends that she settled for less with you.
Try to be what you want me to be, but that really ain't never worked out for me. Try to be what you want me to be, but that really ain't never worked out for me. Gotta do what I gotta do, and I really ain't got no time for you. Gotta do what I gotta do, I ain't got no time for you. Try to be what you want me to be, but that really ain't never worked out for me. Try to be what you want me to be, but that really ain't never worked out for me. Gotta do what I gotta do, and I really ain't got no time for you. Gotta do what I gotta do, I ain't got no time for you.
Coming up, I was on my own. 18, I was riding alone. Couldn't get off into college without the old man. I was so disappointed when I hung up the phone. After that, man, I started a fam. Some days we was caught in the jam. No food in the fridge and the bills overdoing it. Really wasn't nobody giving a damn. It was tough, man, what can I say? Young nigga, I was caught in the fray. And I was too young, couldn't see the play. Funky ass motherfucker got me fired one day. And my woman lost all respect. She was riding till I lost my check. Had a 9 to 5 and a 6 to 12. 2 whole ass jobs, I was breaking my neck. Man, I learned just to live for me. Don't be controlled, told what to be. Cause when the shit hit the fan and I looked around, guess what, it was only me.
Try to be what you want me to be, but that really ain't never worked out for me. Try to be what you want me to be, but that really ain't never worked out for me. Gotta do what I gotta do, and I really ain't got no time for you. Gotta do what I gotta do, I ain't got no time for you. Try to be what you want me to be, but that really ain't never worked out for me. I try to be what you want me to be, but that really ain't never worked out for me. Gotta do what I gotta do, and I really ain't got no time for you. Gotta do what I gotta do, I ain't got no time for you.
Man, don't let these people control your life. telling you what you should and shouldn't be doing. When they go to sleep at night, they don't sleep with the consequences of their advice. It's only gonna be you. Do what you want.